So, look, we know that Donald Trump's strategy change in throwing the Kurds to the wolves effectively has been poorly received on all sides, but it actually got worse today. Today, asked about the Kurds, Donald Trump said this. It's impossible that a president would say this, but he said he defended his decision to pull US troops from Syria, saying the Kurds are, quote, no angels. All American soldiers are away from the site. Syria and Turkey can fight. They've got a lot of sand over there. There's a lot of sand that they can play with. And Trump added that it was fine for Russia to assist Assad in the ongoing conflict. I mean, that's not just condescending and dismissive and amoral and arguably evil, but also weirdly racist. Like the sorts of people who focus on the sand of the region are a particular type of person generally.
Absolutely, we're not. We know where that's going, and then of course they'll openly deny and be like, "What? There is sand over there, right? What are you talking about?" But so fine, we'll move on from that. So how are the Kurds no angels? What did they do against you in assisting with the mission that we were trying to carry out over there? What is it that they did wrong? You can't just say words and not have anything else to say behind it. They're no angels. How? What did they do wrong? What is it they've done to deserve this? To deserve this mass slaughter? What is it? And why is it that you're okay with, as you point out at the end of that, it's fine for Russia to assist Assad's regime in ongoing conflict. Why? Why do you want that?
Yeah, why is that a good thing for anyone involved, let alone our allies, the Kurds? By the way, bear in mind, Kurdish forces sustained nearly 11,000 casualties in the fight against ISIS. And even members of our own armed forces say that the Kurds, more than anyone else, including our military, were instrumental in helping to defeat ISIS. Defeat them up until the present because they appear to be on they're about to make a comeback considering what we have chosen to do. But like, it's not just the betrayal, it's to then turn around. So he spent like 2 days saying, I'm not betraying them, has nothing to do with that. And now a few days later, he's insulting them. He's mocking them as they are massacred. Thousands have already been killed by Turkey, fighting forces and civilians alike. And now Donald Trump from the White House, a guy who did everything he could to dodge military service, is spitting in their faces. These are our allies who fought against horrible odds against some of the most despicable people in the world. Thousands died, yes, to protect their land, but also to help us not be under the threat of ISIS for the rest of our lives. And for him now to just insult them so callously, as many have pointed out, who would be stupid enough at this point to ever ally with the United States? Knowing that you will likely be cast off, that if money is owed to you, it'll never be paid, and then they'll insult you for your trouble.
Someone showed this guy a picture of the murdered baby and also the maimed little girl, 7, 8 years old, who lost a leg because of this. And asked him, what did this non-angel do? What did this evil little kid do to deserve this? That you're saying, hey, they're no angels, F them. So if that's the approach, there needs to be, like, if you're gonna be this much of a callous POS, then we need to go ahead and respond the same way. Every time he gets anything tough presented to him, he goes, you guys are so mean to me. Who are you? This isn't mean? This isn't callous, this isn't murderous? You're okay with this?
Hashtag be best.
Show him the picture and say, where's the, so what did you do wrong? Give me the details, Donald.
And by the way, I mentioned this last fact just because we're blowing past all the assurances and promises that Donald Trump gave us after he announced this policy change, but Turkish forces are reportedly advancing on Kobani after President Trump said he got assurances from Erdogan that the Kurdish city would be off limits. Vice President Mike Pence said that Erdogan gave Trump a firm commitment that Turkey would not launch an offensive against the Kurdish-controlled city of Kobani. I'm not gonna read the quote in its entirety, but Lindsey Graham just announced he was just on a phone call with Erdogan, who promised them they'd never go into Kobani, and they're moving in to assault the city right now. So again, I don't know if it was just callous disregard that led to Trump allowing this, or if it was a bluff that he called that he shouldn't have. If that's the case, he's a moron, and he trusted someone who cannot be trusted, did not deserve any of our trust.
They're subhuman, that's the reason why it's okay. In their minds, they're not really humans, who cares if they die? That's the basis for when you have a hierarchy of humans in your brain, which is the problem with him originally. Once you do that, you can allow or do anything to certain people.
100%. And it's tragic to watch day by day. For more political news, breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/The Damage Report. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.